just happened to come across him. I had never even heard of him. He's got a decent amount of followers, only 1,000, so not too high up there. But it's Blukara7. That's no spaces between Blue and Kara, and it's BLU Kara. Dude, I was just on Instagram minding my own business, and then this bad boy, this Moon Gundam.
Thanks, man. What is going on, y'all? It's another episode. Can't wait to get to this one. We're the Undergated podcast presented to you by the Undergated Network. And this is going to be a fun one, man. We have a guest in the building, somebody who's been tearing it up on Instagram. If y'all haven't seen his videos, his reels, truly inspirational, trendsetter in every which way. We're going to introduce to the studio today Blukara7, man. How's it going? What's going on, dog?
Good.
There's a round of applause button.
Round of applause button, right?
Thank you. I mean, I haven't done. I feel like I haven't done too much, but it's been fun. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I definitely enjoy making these short content. You know, it's like something that works with my lifestyle, and you know, I have a busy life, so you know, I only have like 30 minutes to an hour to like shoot and edit something. So
Damn.
that's why I only stick to these shorts.
Wow.
So like people ask me like to do like YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the 5-minute content and longer and stuff like that. But I don't have a lot of time to do any of that stuff. So I don't know, maybe something I want to consider in the future. But so far, I'm just on IG, and the community has been really great. And,
Absolutely.
it's so positive, and you know, that's the best part about the community. So that's what keeps me going. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a pretty fun episode today. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff, get y'all to know a little bit more about Blukara7 and his journey. We got some rapid fire questions at the end. So you ready for all that, man?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Bet. But of course, as always, before we get started, we always want to do that mental health check. Greetings to everyone out there. Man, my week, I want to let y'all know, my week has been, as y'all can see, I've never really done like the digital background. I'll leave that to Austin.
Right.
But I got a whole lot, we're moving, so we got a whole lot of stuff back there. And to keep the missus happy, I went ahead and
I should have used the background too.
No, man, your background setup is dope. It's dope.
No, your setup's nice.
Yeah.
I have drawers behind me, so
yeah. I got like boxes and a whole lot of stuff, but it was pretty dope. Work week was the work week. Got through it and was able to go to the Richmond Hobby Town and check out their GBWC competition here. And shout out to the winners over there. It was pretty dope to go see it. And introduced at that store. They were one of Bandai's flagship stores. So they are I think they're official Bandai store now, which is crazy. I know Bandai, they said Bandai came down from from NYCC, New York Comic Con. They came down and fixed that store up to make it a official Bandai store now. So if you haven't seen, it's crazy, Austin. You walk in there, it looks like a Gundam base. Like they got the lights, they got like the poster up at the top. Like it's a completely different gunpla setup of how. Let me see if I can pull it up for the people like on Instagram. So
and this location is at
it's pretty dope looking.
This is the Richmond store. This is the Richmond store.
Bandai Gundam flagship store.
Yeah,
so if you're in Richmond, Virginia, everybody, you know, remember to stop by, take a look at that because that's crazy.
So that's how it looks now. I mean,
yeah, it looks nice with the runners on the floor.
Yeah, the runners on the floor.
It's official.
The lighting, the blue and white lighting, it makes it look official, right? To make it look like you went into a real Gundam based store. But shout out to them. That was kind of like my treat to the work week. But other than that, man, that's been good. It's been good. What about you, CD?
Same thing. Wash, rinse, repeat as far as work. Haven't done too much this weekend. Just housework, cleaning, checking up with the fam. Dealing with stuff with that. So looking forward to this, man. We got Blukara7 on here. The boys
Absolutely.
back as usual. 49ers going for 6-0 or 5-0 to stay undefeated. So just repping always. Other than that, though, it's good. How about you, Austin?
Man, my week has been incredibly busy. I was not expecting it to be this busy. Every day I was pretty much putting in a lot of overtime stuff and taking care of things. And then my car, I needed to get fixed. And that was the whole plan for yesterday. But apparently those plans fell through. And then somebody used my card by accident on Amazon because we have a family account. So I had to go cancel and get some money back for that. And then running around. And man, it's been a busy week. I'm looking forward to I was looking forward to hang out with y'all and having Blukara7.
Of course.
So yeah, this is going to make it all better. And if the Arizona Cardinals can get another W, we just need 2 wins. We just need 2 for this season. That's it. We'll be good.
Cap out right there.
Yeah.
All
right, what about
man.
you?
Yeah, how's your week been, man?
It's been crazy. My real job is just like packed with work. So this whole week I haven't even put like content out. So
Yeah, saw that.
yeah,
Saw that. You said you've been
so
busy.
yeah, it's just too much, So I just been trying to catch up on that, and I have the collab going with Royal Gunpla with the Mega Man thing. So I'm trying to finish that my own kit. So
Yeah.
that's what I have going on. So
You want to plug
that's
your Mega Man thing?
Yeah, right
man,
now?
Yeah, let
You
people know
can. You want to?
what's
Yeah,
going
go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, you could check it out. I think Royal he's already done with his kit, his Mega Man kit, but I'm still working on mine, so I'm a little behind on it. So probably sometime this week, maybe Monday, I'll put that full reveal. So I'll make some little short on it and could have something.
And you guys are using the Gundam. Which one was it? The one with the
The
light?
Lefrip, the Dewey one. This one.
The one with the,
This
one with
guy.
the extra arm on it. Yeah, the PB on that one.
Yeah.
The 5th Jew.
There it is.
This Royals going.
Yeah, it's that one. That's his. But yeah, it looks good.
Looks good.
I'm like, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I actually met him in person. So we went to Little Tokyo in LA, and
That's the spot.
we had like a little lunch at a ramen spot just to discuss all the work that he's done on it and what I need to finish and what kind of content.
Next up, we have building and breaking down the backlog, what new kits, new items we have in. And for me, going to that store yesterday, Hobbytown, and seeing all that new advertisement almost made me bite the bullet. I almost picked up a few kits that I've never seen. Well, I've seen, but not seen in show. I almost picked up the Caliban and the Dari Blade.
The Nightingale, huh?
Nightingale, no, it was looking. All of them, maybe because the runners were on the floor. I don't know, man. Shit,
Had you ready to spend some money, huh?
had me ready to spend some money.
Something about them lights.
Yeah, something about that's the marketing scheme of it, man. I swear. But yeah, that's about it. But I ain't pick up nothing. Nothing for me this week. Did pick up some paintbrushes, the ones that CD had last week, the blue ones. But that's about it. $7 little. That's it for me. Austin, what you pick up, dog?
Man, I picked up a ton of nothing.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, been running around, literally just too busy to even go shop. I picked up some dinner, so there's that. And yeah, that was it for me. Yeah, what about you, CD?
I did get one thing. I guess I got to hold down the fort again for another week. Shout out to our sponsor, our partner in crime, Vulcan Hobbies. Didn't have any in, and I asked him could he order me one, so I did grab the 100 Forbidden Gundam to complete the set. I now have all 3 of the Calamity builds, or what they're called, from Thrones or whatever they're called in Seed. But looking to build this one. I might even paint it the same colorway. There's something about these greens on here look pretty dope. So I'm looking forward to get this in. Kind of in the middle of a seed kick. So I'm taking a break from working on the wing builds, and I'll be putting out some seed content. So
I'm on episode 10.
Episode 10.
I'm moving.
You're
It
actually
gets better.
watching it?
Yeah, I told you. I'm on episode 10. I told you I was going. I know. I'm late. I'm late to the party. I found out.
Quick question: how many episodes are Cyberpunk Edge Runners? 10, right?
10. Cyberpunk is 10 episodes, dog. All right, chill. Yeah.
Dude, that's a good anime, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I heard.
Come on. Yeah. I heard it. Exactly.
So I heard. Blukara, you picked up anything, man? I saw Toy Arena had that crazy sale
10
they
sale?
had going.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like, I that's my second time there, but this time there was like a line. I got there around like 9:30, and there was like a huge line around the store. And then once you get in, it's like I feel like they didn't cap the line or anything, so it's like everyone's just everywhere. Like what you saw in that video is basically people are just like push or like shoving against each other, trying to go through these boxes of master grades and high grades and everything. Like everyone was grabbing like these high news and all that stuff. So I think everyone was looking for the MGS EX Shark Freedom, but it was they put it behind the counter, so you have to ask for that for one. So yeah.
So the deal's worth it?
What was that?
The deal's good?
Yeah, the deals were good. I just bought 3 WFM kits. I think I walked away with like 3 of them for like $40-ish, just the HD kits. So
which ones were they?
I just got the gun vulva and the calibarn, like 2 of them, just to build the 3 set of the gun vulva.
That's what's up, man. The calibarn almost had me want to jump out the window yesterday, and I was like, oh no, I gotta see it.
Yeah, it's always gonna be there.
Yeah, it's always gonna be there.
Always, yeah, that's true.
I need to see it in the show. I need to get up to that point in the show.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot to watch. I got a lot to watch, Austin. That's all I want to tell you, dog.
I wasn't even gonna say anything.
All right, dog.
I was just gonna judge you silently.
I got a lot to watch. But no, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Next up, we have what's cooking. Typically, what this is, any type of work in progress for you is going to be like videos. I know you said you was working on the Mega Man. Try to get that content out this week. Any other kits, anything like that you have working on in the background?
I'm still working on the MGSD Freedom kit, which is half done. So I just need to finish the lake. It's like the super small lakes. So, but it's very easy. I should be done with that soon. And then I'm working on the Lefrif, the Dewey one, the zero custom, and then I want to do an aerial Gundam for with the LEDs, the FM one.
Oh, so,
so I have the Cosmos LEDs, so I just want to get that out and just do that.
They have the Cosmo LEDs also for the high grades, right? Yeah, because you can get a
yeah, you can, but it's like I think it's just for the bits, the GN bit. What is it called?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is just for gun bits.
Yeah, the bits. So it's like it's not even the inner these LED parts here. Like it doesn't light up like the aerial one. So I don't know. That's why I didn't
permit score. The permit score frame doesn't light up. They would have to drill out channels and whatnot, and I bet that would just take a ton of time and money.
I seen someone do it like a custom one. It looks nice. Yeah,
it's probably Pencil Knight. Pencil Knight is.
I think so.
He's Pencil Knight. Shout out to him. I'm not saying he's a local, but he's like Northern Virginia, Maryland area, and he's the one that puts the LEDs in almost any damn kit. I don't give it. He doesn't. He finds a fucking how.
Yeah, dog. I'm like, bro, how?
It's a 144 too. It's like that's crazy.
Yeah,
exactly.
Anywhere that can put a light, he got a light in it, dog. Elbows, the fingers. I'm like, jeez.
More power to him.
Yo, can you imagine his house on Christmas Eve?
Lit all the way up.
All this gunpla like out the windows.
Literally
Christmas
just
ornaments.
Christmas lights out of gunpla.
What you working on, Austin? You got? I know you said it's been busy this week. You got anything on the table?
So even though it's been busy, I did actually open one box and I started cutting up one thing. I found my nippers, so I've finally been able to start something. But I have started a master grade. I'm keeping it kind of low key, which one it is. This one I have to. I have my new airbrush. I'm going to build a high grade on the side and paint with that first and get used to that. But this master grade, I'm gonna start flowing in a little bit.
Ease your way into it. Huh?
I'm gonna ease my way into it. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time with it. It'll some news will drop about it sometime soon.
Sometime coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, stay tuned, yo.
Exactly.
New work from
City.
Austin coming. As you guys know, I'm working on my project EW, so I started scribing up the dev sites I'm working on. Shinlong's done, Sandrock's done, so dev site's next. That's getting scribed as we speak. But like I said, I was saying earlier, I'm on a seed kick, so I did just snap up this last night, Destiny Gundam.
Oh
so,
yeah.
I was surprised at how good of a kit this was. You know, this is kind of an older master grade. I wouldn't say older, high grade, but you know, this is it's pretty detailed. The posability is really great. Comes with a lot of parts, so I'm looking forward to putting this together. And it's like it's sturdy, even with the light effects, the wing of light effects on the wings. It stands up by itself. So I'm looking forward to doing a pretty cool color scheme on this next.
Yeah, and I would say that the Revive Seed high grades are kind of gems, really gem kits, because I mean the first generation high grade seed kits are really bad. I mean, terrible.
I got them
so,
still.
Yeah,
dog shit, like terrible. So that's it for now. But yeah, stay tuned for more seed kits and more wing kits. Project EW.
That's what's up. I think with me, I'm working on this little Gaio that I have on the side, kind of just scrap parts, and I was like, let me go ahead and put this together. Like I showed y'all last week, got that lunar field or lunar platform or base that I got from Hobbytown. I wound up just gluing that down to the board and painting that and getting that ready. Other than that, not a whole lot for me. Until this move is done and I can get like everything squared away, I think I'm not going to be stressing out for real about kits. And once I'm settled, I'm going back to Hobbytown being where I cut up the PG, the Banshee, and then at home, I want to be looking forward towards the RG Epion and then the MGSD Barbatos when that comes in. I think when that Barbatos drop, I think that's going to be moved to the top of the list because I really don't have a whole lot of like projects that I want to get going. So
I got too many, dog.
Yeah, that's about it for me. Next up, we have what's new, anything in the Gundam world, Gundam community. As I'm looking here, it's not a whole lot new. See, but I know they did getting some look like more updated, clear pictures from this Gundam Netflix series. Just more pictures of this one.
That shit's terrible, though.
Yeah, I don't like it.
This Zaku looks even worse, bro.
The Zaku looks okay. The Zaku looks like it'll be a real Zaku.
It just looks so stiff, you know. Like
yeah,
and the head looks tiny. Dog.
The head is tiny. The head is so small.
That's true.
The Gundam is just a no-go though. This is not. I don't know what this is. Just
the shield.
I don't even want to see the kid. Like, I don't even want to see the kid because you know.
People like it though. It's like 1,900 people.
Yeah,
exactly. People like it. I can't even think about what this is going to be a high grade, right? This is probably going to be a high grade.
Why are their weapons so skinny? Yeah, why are the weapons so skinny? Look at it. Look, both of them. The exit for the barrel rifle is like so small.
It's a beam rifle. It's just a beam.
Well, even the Zaku's regular rifle. It's just like if you look at the muzzle break on it, look how tiny it is. Yeah, it's like he's shooting pea shooters at the other guy.
And we're gonna still watch it when it drops, though. That's what's
Sure,
crazy.
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I'm tuned in
It's
for sure.
Netflix, right?
Yeah,
As long
it's
as
Netflix.
it's-
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
And
laughing.
you know
on this
what?
now.
I'm talking
Yeah.
shit, and I'm probably still gonna buy the kits.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Go ahead,
shit, but
dog.
I'm
Okay, you
still
buy
gonna buy
it
the kits.
first.
You
Yeah, I'm
you,
gonna
you
buy.
Right. Yeah.
hey,
Hey, the
you
box
raise
art
your
might be crazy.
flag.
That might get me. It might be the box art that gets me.
Yeah.
Every
Facts.
Oh
time.
yeah, that's right. They
You
did
see
have the
this?
RG. Yeah, the RG Zen Riser or Shin Riser, 144
Sheesh.
scale. I was surprised they
Sheesh.
didn't already make this. I thought they already made an RG version of the Zen Riser, but I have the master
Right?
grade,
Yeah.
so I figured they made an RG, but I guess they didn't.
No.
Another double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
These
cool,
the
though.
double O's look so good though in the 144 scale. The double O kits
These ones
look
look-
crazy because look at this
Good
nuts.
luck. This shit standing up. This shit's gonna be heavy as fuck.
I mean,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
look at it,
One
it's
in the-
always on a stand.
Yeah, like it gotta
Already.
be.
Look
It gotta be. I swear it comes
Yeah,
with two.
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the master grade comes with its own little built-in stand too that you put right next under the fighter, just so it can stand up. So I'm not surprised
Like-
about that either.
Ah,
It was
I'm on the
neat.
fence. I kind of want to get it, right? But I also have
Don't you have the double O?
seven
Riser, right?
swords. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the double up. So I think I'll be good. I haven't even touched none of my double O RGs yet. So I think I'll be RG'd out, double O RG out by the time this comes out.
Mm.
And I think that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot. Got the box art for this
Some
boy.
updated pictures.
Some updated pictures.
You copying this, Blukara?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
this
saw
is-
it. he was shaking his head the second
Yeah,
side.
I'm excited for that one. I have a
So you-
friend
Yeah,
that's
this is
going
what-
to Japan like the end of the month, so hopefully maybe you can cop one for me. So we'll see.
Send
Get
it over.
out. Look
Nice.
at that.
Yeah.
Send it over. Get it.
Nice.
You
They're
guys
gonna
seen?
go crazy.
I think there's someone on YouTube that had the kit and they're just like messing with the gimmicks and stuff like that. You guys seen it?
No, I
Is it
haven't.
the
I
one
heard
where-
about it though.
He showed
It's
that you can
crazy.
pull,
It looks-
like
it looks
you can
good.
pull
Yeah.
the mace down or something like that, and like it pops out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so
Yeah.
Instant.
I was sold before even knowing that shit. But
yeah.
this is what's crazy is yesterday at Hobbytown they did their speed build and it was the Lupus SD. And I'm like, yo, this is trash. Like compared like all this is from what they're doing with this MGSD line. Like I thought it was going to be like a blend of like, oh, you got MG and you got a little bit of SD. You're going to still feel. I think the only thing about this SD is the fact that it's short. It's just
The
small.
size of it.
That's the only thing that's SD about it. Because building those SD kits, they're trash. They're trash. They're meant for kids.
They kind of look goofy too.
Yeah, like this
I mean,
doesn't
shit, the
look.
strike has damn near a whole inner frame.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun to build. Question is, do you weather it or do you keep it clean?
Yeah. And
That's
speaking of blue car, are you gonna paint it just regular colors? Or are you thinking of a color scheme for it? Because I remember you did your Freedom, and your Freedom's what, blue, purple, and
Yeah.
and,
I don't know.
white.
I haven't decided yet.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll see.
Got you.
But the inner frame has so much detail, so I'm assuming maybe some detail there. So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they're gonna
yeah.
they're gonna drop all 6 forms of this on P Bandai.
Oh God.
They're gonna drop
Please
all
don't.
6 forms of this on P Bandai. Which nah. And that's it. For real.
You knew you're gonna buy it. You're like,
Yeah,
it's not
nah,
completed.
all
I need a
six
6
of them.
form.
I don't know if I didn't buy the 6 form for the MG or
You didn't build
the
the
6
MG.
form. Yeah, but even still, like I could have bought the 6 form.
You didn't
for
build the
MG.
MG yet?
Nah, I gave it to the homie Austin. I didn't build it. I heard 2 days in a row. It's just Blukara7 asking
That's
the
a
same
good
question
kid,
as
too.
Hoskin House.
Really good.
Asked me
kid.
this thing. He said, "You didn't build the MG Barbatos yet?" No. I guess That I'm gonna have to get. I
Damn.
guess maybe go back.
Cyberpunk
Go
Edge
back and
Runners.
chill. I
I
guess that's a
live down the
staple.
street. I live down the street now. You can just come back and get it if you want.
I'm gonna
Just
trade
gotta
it
give
out,
up.
trade back for it.
Yeah.
Prices is now doubled since the trade.
What you got for me lately?
Right.
Is that the? I'm gonna ask y'all. Y'all think that's like the standard when it comes to kits you have to build in the community? Like when I was talking to Hoskin House yesterday, it was almost like that. The new and a Master Grade Sazabi is almost like standard kits. Like, you know what? You're not saying you're not a builder, but you are in the community if you knocked out the Sazabi MG and the Barbatos MG.
It's like a rite of passage, like the 7 wonders of Gunpla that we all must view
have to build
on our way to masterhood.
I'll tell you now, bro. I'm never building this Sazabi, so
You've never
Oh,
built
the
it.
MG
You're not
one,
gonna build
right?
the MG one, yeah.
Or the RG.
MG or the RG, bro. RG is probably
Chill.
next giveaway. I'm giving it
Chill.
away.
Don't give that away.
Dude, the RG
Hold
one
on.
is a good kit too.
Yeah,
It is?
exactly.
I'm looking at
I would
it right
like to
now,
build
and
the
I know I'm
RG.
never gonna build it. It was. I see the Barbatos right above it. Real grade Synod. Yeah, Sazabi, Wing Gundam Verka. I might give them all away. Damn.
That's a. I don't got nothing to say. What did you say, Austin?
I was gonna say that I was gonna build
I'm
an
about to
RG
do all this shit,
Sazabi.
dog.
What did you say,
Just hide
Austin?
it. Just hide it behind.
I was gonna build the I'm actually still planning on building the RG Sazabi. Matter of fact, Blukara is actually I liked his because you painted over the yellow vents and had it just silver
Yeah.
gray, which actually I really like that color scheme a little bit more. And I thought about changing my Sazabi to like a grunt color, but having something set up more like that. But yeah, no, I think Sazabi, New Gundam, any of the RX-78s, you can choose whatever one you want, but it has to be at least one of them. The Freedom, either Master Grade or RG or MGSD, either one. You need one in your collection. And then on top of that, you need something from the original series that's a Xeon. So you can choose Zaku, Char Zaku, Dom, Galgoog, something like there. So when people come over, they understand you are a fan of Gundam. And then
Hype beast.
yeah, not just a hype beast. And then Zeta, you need a Zeta Gundam, any version. So that way you can understand that transforming suits are ridiculous. And then after that, what was the last one? The last one that I think personally you should build is probably going to be the
Strike Revive. Master
no.
Grade.
Once you build the Freedom, you don't need to build the Strike. The Strike is a fantastic kit, but the Freedom
any wingsuit.
Yes, thank you. Any wingsuit. Thank you, Coop. I was thinking about that. I was like the Wing Zero or the
any
EW
wingsuit.
Wing. The Wing Zero or the the Endless Waltz Wing. Yeah, you don't need the depth sight. You don't need the heavy arms. Those are for the really hardcore hands. I know that upset you.
It's all right. It's okay. But this episode isn't about me. We got the homie Blukara7 here. We're gonna talk about it. We're going to get to know him a little bit, man. We fans of your work, man. What you've done so far in the community has, I think you've, to be honest, a trendsetter, revolutionized the game. To be honest with you, I mean, we've been in this seat. I know Austin's new into the Instagram, but he's been on the Facebook side of it. And C and I, we've been on the Instagram side of it for quite some time. And seeing what you're doing, and now people are following suit, man. Tell us a bit. Let people know about you, man. What got you into the community? What got you into building? How long you've been building? Things like that.
I think I started mostly similar to a lot of people with Toonami and Gundam Wing and all that stuff. So I started around that time, and then ever since then I got my first kit from like Toys R Us or something like that. And they had like kits and stuff like that. So I remember I grabbed a Sandrock Gundam, and then that was my first kit. It was It was terrible. Like I just like pulled everything apart, and I had no tools or anything. I just like snapped it together and all that stuff.
That's everybody's right to pass it right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Grow them,
tools.
get them calluses on your fingers from twisting them shits out as a kid.
And man, that kid was terrible too. So I don't know. Maybe I want to get it again just to see how it is for nostalgic reasons.
Mhm.
But yeah, ever since then I just been like on and off. I would get burnout from just building, and then I'll be off for like 2 years, or I'll be back another year, and then it's like that for years, and then I just recently I just got back on. I think like 2 years now on IG.
Mhm.
I've been on IG for a while. I just haven't really posted any like real content or anything like that. I just post photos and whatnot. You can see some of the photos that I did since like way back, but I never took it seriously or anything like that. So it's just until recently I did. So I always had like a computer in the background that I was building, and then I always had a background in like shooting, photos and all that, or taking photos. But video work I was always interested in, but I felt like my computer was always the reason why I didn't want to like edit videos. So I would get frustrated just like editing and like rendering and all that stuff. So I always pushed it back. So I never did any of that. So until like recently, like with Blukara7 and IG. So I did that, and then I don't know, it just seems like it started growing, like the traction and all that stuff. So and then like I think during that time I remember everyone's all like, oh, the reels and stuff like that. It's like I miss photos, and
Oh
it's like
yeah,
what
yeah,
happened to the
yeah.
photos? And then during that time, it's like it's like that time I took advantage of it. So I'm like, I at that time I remember seeing people that like shoot like really nice like videos, like reels on like traveling, and you know the way they edit it, and it's like the camera quality is like super nice. So I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, it's like I can do that with gunpla. It's like there's no one that does it really. I mean, on the
Right.
YouTube space, there's tons of people, but on IG, there's no one really that
Yeah.
touches on that area. So I wanted to like, the way that the reels go and TikTok and all that stuff. They have like this thing where like you do this trend and you follow it and do all that stuff. So I
Yeah.
started doing something like that. I shoot in a similar way, just add like the gunpla flair to it, and then it just seemed like it just worked for what I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's like it's fast. I can just shoot something out real quick, and at that time I wasn't that good at shooting videos either. So I just had like common knowledge of like shooting photos and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it kind of translates over into like shooting video. So once you know the basics, it's like it just it goes pretty good. And at first, like all this right here, it's like I wanted to get like this mount thing right here. I wanted everything to be stable, so and I wanted everything to be like not on the ground. So like anything that's on the table will be like it'll shake and stuff like that. So I wanted everything to be fixed and on the wall. So I make sure that everything's like stable. So I don't know. I shouldn't have gotten too deep into that area, but
It's all good.
because this stuff is expensive. It's like it adds up over time. But I just had like a mindset of like I wanted to look a certain way, and I couldn't get it with just like a phone and whatnot. So
Absolutely.
and then like
Call that
most of the
investing in
inspiration-
yourself.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just
And
investing
then-
in yourself.
yeah.
It's also
most of the
very
inspirations from other content creators on Instagram. So that's where I get most of it. I'm always browsing through it, and I'm like, oh shoot, it's like I can shoot something like that, or even from movies and whatnot. And a lot of it is really is bottled in my head. Is just throughout the years of building and
Mm-hmm.
You know, ever since, you know, Gun the Wing, since back then, it's like snap building and all that stuff is just, oh, I could shoot it in a certain way, but I just never done it until now, you know. So it's, there's more to come. It's just, sometimes it's just life has been a little bit busy than before.
Absolutely, as it should be, right? As it
Yeah,
should be.
yeah,
You know, with family and
yeah,
everyone like that, man. You again, true deep work. What would you was gonna say something, Austin? You had a question?
yeah, yeah.
No. I was just gonna say that it's always important, just on the artistic standpoint, to have a vision that you want to achieve, that you stick to it. And then I remember one of my old professors told me, she said, Austin, use like a tool that will help you get to your goal is never too expensive.
Yeah.
Now, if you can't afford it, you can try and find a way to it. But if you know you're going to need it and it's for the vision that you want to fit, then yeah, you'll never make a bad choice. It's like,
That's
Invest in
true
yourself,
too.
man.
Invest in
Invest in
yourself,
yourself.
and that's
So
what,
you
and
always
that's what
preach that.
Yep, and that's one thing we stay up on. Like CD said, we preach it from the beginning to the end. You know, we try to do everything here. Like I always told, well, this is a motto for me, right? Like I remember as a kid being me and my boy would play Madden, and it would be like we either playing on rookie or we playing on all Madden. Either
Man,
you're
yeah.
doing it or you're
Or
not.
you're
Like
not.
we're not doing nothing
Yeah.
in between. So that's always been the rule, and that's how it's kind of stays the rule for me. When we got into the Undergated, it was like, yo, we're gonna invest in this platform, or we're not doing it at all. I want to invest
Yep.
in this, or we're not doing it at all. So, absolutely investing in yourself, and great segue into what the next topic or question is for you, dog, is the setup. Like, what gear do you use? I see a lot of LEDs, RGBs. People want to know what camera. You know, I see that's kind of like a common question in your comments. Like, what do
Yeah.
you use and stuff like that. So, tell the people what you use, what you got.
Okay. First, I have, this is the main thing that shoots everything. So this is just one of the lenses. This is like a 50 mil, but this is the A7 IV Sony. It shoots 4K, so everything I shoot, I can shoot pretty far away, and I could still scale it into like
Mm-hmm.
a smaller size, so I don't lose the resolution. So like all those shots you see, that's like macro shots and whatnot, I could be like from here to here, or like from this distance,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like the resolution of it, like if you were to scale it like this small, it'll still be
So
good,
still there.
And
like
that's
crisp quality.
is
So
that a,
that's
crop plus camera or full frame,
what
mirrorless?
this mirrorless.
Mirrorless.
Yeah. So no, this is full frame. Yeah, full
Full
frame.
frame. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I have like multiple lens. I have like a 90 millimeter macro lens, I think, and then like a 24 to 70, and then I think another one, like 35 millimeter. But I
Mm.
just stick to those ones, and then they're not like the top lens, but the body itself provides enough quality to like
Yeah.
use any lens really. And like I jumped around like cheap lens, and you can't really tell the difference unless you're like a professional, I guess, in the
Yeah.
field. Yeah.
And talking my talk, man, I've been really studying like the videography and getting into the photography. So looking into like cameras and Sony
Yeah.
lenses and Sony cameras and you always hear invest in the lens, invest in a lens. But if you flip it the other way, where if you invest in a body and then go okay with the lens, you'll still get that same quality. I
Yeah.
think what
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think what people get intimidated by is the price of the cameras itself. So when people see $2,500 camera, and
Yeah. Yeah.
the main topic point will be, or what I see is on like TikTok and on YouTube is, don't worry about the body of the camera. You could get a 2015, 2014 camera and
Yeah.
get
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
this lens, which is true,
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you also get a pretty good body and a mediocre to above average lens, you still get the same type of quality. That
Yeah.
camera's going to last you for 10, 15 years if you treat it right.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Yeah. I still have like the macro lens is a Canon lens I use, so I just use like a converter.
Mm-hmm.
to put on this camera. So that's the cool part of having this camera. So I can use like older lens that I have from a backlog, or
Mm-hmm.
I can buy like older lenses, just retrofit it some way, and then it works pretty good. So
That's what's up, man. That's what kind of
yeah.
is it those Tamron lenses or all Sony lenses?
I only have one Canon, but the rest is all Sony. The thing about the Sony ones, they have like this like digital zoom that like
Mm-hmm.
does the newer ones do like a thing where you can control it and then it'll manually zoom or automatically zoom for you instead of you zoom, with your
Mm.
hand. So that's a cool thing. That's something I want. I need to is on the newer lens.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a cool feature that I want to get, so I can get like a dolly effect of
Yeah.
without me touching it, So, and then I want to invest in like a slider and all that stuff, but I feel like we'll see. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
That's it. And you got the mount on the wall for the overhead shot.
yeah, that mount is like basically it's for the it's for your studio light, but you can
Mhm.
basically mount the camera like right here.
Yeah.
And then there's like a 360 ball head here, and then you can just basically swivel it anywhere. So I just mount it onto this part,
Hmm.
and then you can just like move in any angle really, and then
Yeah.
you can just move that. I'm not. I should have done like a video on it, but people keep asking about it, but I just never.
You
Get,
heard it here.
get,
But I should make it. People like, oh, tutorials, but it's like. It's a little different from my shooting style because it kind of revolves more work that I have to like
Right.
write up
yeah.
something or like
Like you said, you only have like
so,
an hour to 30 minutes
yeah.
to like really
So
get the
I'm
content out. So.
cramming it all in, dude. It's like
Hmm.
especially with the sponsored stuff, and then it's like I have to like come up with like some kind of description, selling point, and all that stuff.
Right.
You want to
So
shout out who you plugged in with? You want to shout out who sponsored? Who you got under the belt? I know you got a lot under the belt by now.
Right.
I worked with since it's like a desk setup / Gundam type of um, IG. I've been doing a lot. I guess it's Gravistar is the one that really pushed me up like
Mm-hmm.
really high. So shout out to them for like just that little charger that they did. Uh, they're like really pushing that out in the community because they're trying to make people customize just
Yeah.
that little robot charger. So that's cool. And then Gun Primer reached out to me, so that was a big
Oh yeah, that's
thing.
dope.
So I was excited about that. I'm still working with them on that. I'm trying to like film the ways to use the tools and all that. And then was it Splash Paints? I work with them too. They're very nice and helpful with the supply. So I have a set that they gave me. So I'm just gonna work on with the aerial with them.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a few more, and then there's like this Japanese. It's like a station where like you put all your paints and your tools and all that stuff. So I think it's Blukara7. That's the brand. They're like a new company, and like they're trying to get out and fill the space of putting all the. I think it's similar to like ArtStation. They do
Yeah.
those.
I think
Like,
I just ordered one of those.
yeah.
If,
So I'm trying to fit it in my setup. So I'm trying to do like to fit it somewhere around here to put all the paint and the tools with that. So that's a feature content I wanted to do.
Well, that goes right into the next question, man. You just
Yeah.
kind of already know what's coming down the line. We have the hobby set up. We see that the desk looks crazy. Are you I seem a minimalist? Like you just like that whole clean look, or you don't mind having like the pegboards and stuff like that?
I am definitely minimalist because I hate clutter, and then like sometimes I have clutter, but it's just like I won't do nothing if it's not clean. It's like
Yeah.
I wouldn't even build a kit, or it's like I have to like clean it somewhat just to get started. So sometimes that sucks too, because sometimes I see it and I'm like, oh, forget it. I'm not gonna do nothing for today or something. It's like forget about it. I don't feel like cleaning, So
Saps
same with
motivation.
the kits, I don't know. I feel like even a backlog, it's cool, but it's like it's like depressing to me to see, because I feel like it's just too much, and it's like I'm excited to get it, but like once you put it on top of the rest, it's like
Yeah, man.
it's sad. I
That's
don't
why
know.
I hide mine, because like
That's a good
can't wait to
idea.
get a kid in, and then I sit on top, like you said, put it on something else. I'm like, all right, man, I got 70 other kits. Why did I just get this one? So,
Yeah, I mean that's what we had that conversation yesterday at Hobbytown. It just feels good though, knowing that if you want to do something, you might have it in your backlog. That's the only thing good about having a backlog. Like you know what? I know I have this MG size to be in my backlog since 2020, and if I want to go around and build this kit in 2024, at least I know I don't have to spend $116 to go get it. Right. Like,
right.
so that's what's beneficial about having somewhat of a backlog.
Yeah.
That's the viewpoint of how looking at it. But you got the light. What type of lights you use? Are those Amaron lights? Just stock lights?
They're the Godox lights.
The
They're like
Godox.
tube lights. I think it's like TL 40 or 60, something like that. But these lights, the lights you use in these videos, it's like it has to be a certain light, because if you don't use the right light, it flickers in the video, and like it shows.
Yeah.
Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
So
especially if you lower like or brighten up that shutter speed.
Yeah.
You turn that shutter speed up, you see that they're going.
Yeah, it's like a little like a layer of flickering. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, so I used to use like regular desk lamps and all that stuff, but you can see it, like, so it's like, they might cost a little bit more, but I think, if you're trying to do something like this,
invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself. That's what's up, man.
And they look cool too.
Yeah.
Going back to the hobby side, what airbrushes do you use?
I use mostly the GSI Krios one, the 0.3, I think that's the one I use. And then lately I've been, over here, what is that? The Gallery, I think that's how you say it, but they sent this one recently. Gallery, yeah. This is cool. It's like, it surprised me how well they work. So it's not my first. Yeah, it's not my first trigger one. My first one's the Iwata one, but they work pretty good for the price. So, but the main one I use is just this one. It's the main workhorse. But I want another one. I think I saw it for like $60 or something.
That's not bad.
This is my favorite one.
That's what's up. Well, with paints, like what's your go-to paints? Like you got, I know you say you got working with splash. I ain't trying to mess nothing up, but like, but if it's splash paint, it's splash paint. You know what I'm saying? That's the go-to.
Yeah, but splash is good, dude. It surprised me too. So they're pretty good. The only thing I would say is, maybe like I think they're gonna make some type of twist off, or something like this.
Yeah.
So it'll be easier to pour. It's just a little difficult. But besides that, it goes on really good, really fast.
Nice coverage too.
Yeah, nice coverage. But yeah, that's all it is. It's just I have no issues with it really. It's just everything works good, and they've been like pushing out new colors, and I think I saw like what is that one dude, Gundam guy or something? But
it's Gunpla. They just got a whole line of like whites and
grays.
Right?
Yeah. That is like, I want to try that, so I probably might reach out to them and see what that is. But my second favorite part probably be like Guide Notes. Like Guide Notes a lot.
Guide Notes is a sleeper, man. People talk about Guide Notes, and I'm like, man, I gotta really invest in this Guide Notes. People talk about that paint a lot.
It's good. It's really good. Yeah. But they're just hard to get sometimes, or like they can get a little pricey with the thinners and all that stuff.
Yeah, and that's what that's the hard part, especially trying to find Guide Notes. Trying to find a website that has at least a decent amount of them in stock for quite some time.
Yeah, and the Hobby Mio ones I've been trying to, but they're good too, but they kind of have issues with like water slides. I noticed sometimes, like when you put the water slides on, they kind of they don't go well with it for some reason. I don't know. Sometimes for me, but sometimes it works good, sometimes it doesn't. But,
so let's talk about this. And again, we got Blukara7. Check out his Instagram. His Instagram is crazy. Like I said, he's a trendsetter when it comes to making these reels for Gunpla and making them look professional, like they coming right out of a commercial ad. Let's talk about the prep, man. Like when you started a new project, where you say, on the video side, I know earlier it was like if there's make sure there's no clutter, but on the video side and also on the Gunpla side, what's the process? Do you tell yourself, let me write it all down first? I'm giving myself 2 weeks. What's the
on the go.
it's on the fly, right?
Yep, on the fly. Like once I'm out of work, and then it's like I may be thinking about it like while I'm working, but it's like I just jump to it. But I just have to clean. Like sometimes if I don't clean it, like that's the thing about having like a place where you shoot and you work on Gunpla, because it's like you have to clean your mess and then shoot. You have to shoot it.
Yep.
You know, I can't just leave everything there. So it's like, you know, it's best to sometimes I just have to prepare like the night before, and then I have to like angle all the shots and get the lighting right, and then you know, I try to shoot it in like a 30-minute time span. Sometimes it could be an hour depending on who I'm working with. Yeah, and then I just jump onto the computer and just transfer everything. It takes like another 10 minutes maybe. And then I'm like rushing like 30-minute, 15-minute, trying to edit the reel. Sometimes you notice it, but sometimes I don't know, it works better. I don't know, I feel better like under pressure. It gets, I feel like I get it out in a good, reasonable time. But the issue I have is, or the bottleneck would be like the caption. The caption and the hashtags and all that. It's like, you know, I should prepare it better, but you know, that's kind of like the important part. I should work on that. So
that's something you want to improve on, is the caption in the comments.
Yeah.
Caption in the hashtag.
I need someone to do it for me, but I don't know.
And we're talking, I mean, just looking at this, man, this is again a crazy video, and people that might be watching on YouTube and hearing on Instagram, we're looking at the work in progress video of the Strike Freedom SD, no, MGSD Freedom, right? And like he said, so overall, you're talking about maybe 2 hours for a 15-second clip. You think from start to finish? When it comes
for this one, how long would you say it took? Start to finish?
That one, it took me like, I think that one's like 30 minutes.
30 minutes
total.
It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
That one's easy because, okay, so this one is just one shot. So all I did was I just held it in certain spots and move it in and out, and the rest is all post-process. So I just cut everything and do the zoom in, the scales, and the little text. The text is already done. I just have to edit the text, and then that's pretty much it.
That's just it. And what do you use editing, if you want to let people know?
Premiere Pro,
Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
So it's what you're saying is obtainable. You know, this is stuff that
man, this is crazy.
Let's see here. Austin got something he want to put up on the screen. Let's see what we got.
Blue, you still there?
Oh, he just bounced that. We got him. We got him back.
Oh, we got him. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Here we go. This is probably my favorite video that you've done, and the music, the shot, the colors, everything. I was floored when I saw this, and I was like, all right, that is what I call a knockout punch. That right there is absolutely just mwah.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
how long
man.
did this shoot, man. I mean, I this is the type of stuff that gets you up in the morning and be like, all right, time for me to try. My goodness. So how long would you say this one took you?
This one took me a little bit longer because I don't remember how long, but I had to like, the editing is the part that took a while because I had to like blend it in while the cursors are like fading in and out. So, and I have to make sure this rotating display is, you know, the same scale within when it's slowly scaling down. So it's all the post processing. Most of the time I just shot it top down, and that's all I did with the camera. I didn't do anything else, and I just put in the kit, and then the editing work is the part that took the most. And then the songs I just find it on the fly. Like that song, I just happen to go through my feed, and I'm like, oh shoot, this song is cool, so I just put it in. That's how it is all the time. I don't have no like set song beforehand or anything. I just like find whatever fits the vibe, and I just go with it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What would you say your favorite part of the process is? Like the editing
The
of the
song.
video, the taking the
Yeah.
video? The song?
I think the
Right.
song is I think the song is the most important part for me. I feel like it's like I always like all types of music, and I always been like a music freak, and like I always like look for all type of new music, and I always been into like new music Fridays and all that stuff. But
Yeah, that's just
it's I'm always trying to find like the new stuff, and if it's cool, then that's why I like Instagram, because you can just use whatever's there without like no copyright or anything like that. I think that's the reason why I haven't gone into YouTube, because of that, because you have to like find a certain song and you can't use it, So it's like on Instagram it's already there. So I'm like, there's a lot of songs I like, so it's it just works for me.
You hit it right on the nail, because even CD and I, Austin too, we talked about when we even upload the shorts, right, on YouTube.
Yeah.
And the music that they provide, we've been hit with copyright.
Recommended music.
Really?
The music they provide.
They gave us.
Yeah, like we click audio. Oh, this song is trending. Click it, and then 2-3 days later, copyright claim. I'm like, what? We used your song.
Yeah. It's like they came to us and said, "Hey, man, you totally use this. It's cool." Like in an hour, hey, buddy, hey, man, you can't use that no more.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
What song was it? What song was it?
I can't even remember. I mean, it happens all the time. I mean, I could go through YouTube and try to figure it out, but what sucks is the fact that it's there. We click on audio, right? We click just like how Instagram. We click on audio and go through YouTube's audio. We don't upload our own audio, right? Like, so that's the frustrating part of YouTube, because I think you'd be dope. I think what you do, especially nowadays, the TikTok world and the YouTube short world, if you upload it
short form,
it will really, you will really take over. I mean, when we had Studio G on, and we was like, yo, this dude is destroying it. His Blukara7. He was like, oh yeah, I seen his stuff. He was like, oh yeah, I seen his stuff. He was like,
I mean, yeah, he's a big inspiration for me too. Like, since I think that's one of the reasons I got into this, because it's because of his work and EA Gunpla.
Yeah,
those two specifically, like, really, like, I wouldn't be here without them. It's like they always like push me to try new shots and all that stuff.
I'll tell you right now, Studio G noticed what you got going on. I was like, yo, if anybody giving you a run for your money right now, is this dude. He was like, oh, I seen his stuff. His stuff is good. And I want to give a shout out to Austin, because I remember we started the pod last year, and we always did what's called a Creators Corner. And we try to shout out people that's like people that need to be known, right? That need to be known for their work. And we looked in, Austin was like, yeah, I got this guy, Blukara7. His work is phenomenal, but I think at the time,
that was almost a year ago.
Yeah, at the time, like your I forgot how many people was following it. It had been
It was like, at least it was below 1,000. I know that, I think. Or
was it like
2,000?
You were below 1,000.
Yeah.
Was it below 5,000?
It was something. It was a low number where what we
it's
try
not
to
at
do.
21,000. It wasn't at 21.
And Austin was like,
it was our episode before episode 10. Mind you, we're at episode 54 now.
Yeah.
54. Damn, you guys have been a while.
Yeah, we try to, man. And it was like, man, Austin was like, yeah, I got this guy Blukara7. I want to talk about him because his work is phenomenal. I was like, all right, let's peep it out. And we looked, I was like, oh yeah, this guy needs more followers than he did, and it just, I was like, damn, that motherfucker took off.
Yeah, you exploded. I was like, oh snap.
Yeah.
And talk about trend setting. I think what was it? I think you did the video where like you reached your hand into the box and you pulled the gunpla out of it,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And then everybody was like, "All right, my turn."
Everyone was forced out of a box, dog.
Yeah.
So I saw
They was
one guy.
pulling.
He made a joke. He went into 7-Eleven. He put his hands into a Skittles
He's like-
and all just grabbed a bunch of Skittles that fell out of his hand.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's like some guys like he commented, it's like I pulled it out, but nothing came out. It's like
You don't got that magic touch, man. But that's what we're talking about,
Yeah.
like the whole trend setting stuff, man. Not a lot of people, I think, prior to you was doing the reels and that type of quality. And I'm not saying that people won't doing reels. People were doing the gunpla reels. People were doing, the build as you go, speed builds and stuff like that. But the editing process to make it look professional,
too.
the quality
Yeah.
to not just using the phone, people going out and getting like invested in cameras and trying to replicate what you've got going on. And how does that make you feel? Is it like a humbling experience? Does it get frustrating? Like, dang, I did that. Like, for all you know, you could do a video of pulling out of the trash can, and that could be the next trend,
there's
And
a
so how does
yeah,
that feel, man?
yeah, like one of my friends on here, he's always like, you can peel an orange, and like I would watch it. I'm like, I haven't made it yet, but it's like you just keep bugging me about it. I was like, peel no orange, but maybe in the future. But I don't know. Like I noticed the trend in the gunpla community is there's always a nice kit. Someone builds it, and then it's like they showcase it in like a photo and whatnot. And those are like it's sick. You always see it, but it's like it becomes like unfortunately it becomes like buried on like there's huge lists of like these pictures and all that stuff. So it's hard to find them.
Mhm.
So and then there's like the speed ramp and the time lapse stuff. I see that a lot. And then people do. I remember they do a lot of like those like they use the nippers and they cut the runner and the parts out. That's popular.
ASMR.
Oh yeah, the ASMR.
ASMR.
Yeah. So that was the thing too. So
yeah.
and I don't know, and I think it was mostly what is it? Like I just saw like what I saw from other Instagram people on like reels and stuff. Like they try to make it all cinematic, That's where I got like all this idea of shooting it a little bit different. Or I don't know. It's just actually I don't know what kind of style I have. I just shoot it and then see where it goes. It's just I get inspired by whatever comes up. So I don't know.
We could coin it right now. It's the Blukara style.
I'm about to say, yeah, you might as well coin it, man.
You gotta. That is just at this point, because anything after this point, I'm like, yo, I know where he got that idea from. If I see anybody like I know where that idea came from. Like,
yeah,
but that
like
is
Archive Gundam. You know him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
He does the whole vibe with just sitting there and all that stuff. So I was inspired by
his
him
stuff.
too.
His work is good too.
So
Clean as
so
hell.
he's definitely inspired me to do some of the shots, and I think it helped me like get to where I am today too. So because those simple vibe shots, like just doing whatever, it seems to do the most in the IG algorithm for some reason. The ones that you do like a custom kit, no one watches it. I noticed that. Like
all the hard work.
Yeah, all the hard work, the custom, like painting, all that stuff. Like it's the numbers are a lot lower for when I post it. But when I'm just sitting there or like drinking coffee, it's like people like it for some reason.
They like the comfy vibe. That's what it is.
The vibes.
And I think that's what they're going for too when they start building gunplas. Like I just want to feel relaxed, and if I see something that looks relaxed, I'm going to get in the mood to relax.
So that's the thing is like people they zone out and just want to put something together after like a hard day's work and something in the morning or whenever So.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, what you're doing, man, revolutionizing the game, revolutionizing the community. So hats off to you, man. You definitely are somebody in the forefront when making change in this community. So hats off to you again. We're gonna do some rapid fire questions. You ready for this? We got rapid fire because we got Blukara7 here in studio. I'm gonna make it quick, just right off the hip, man. Don't even think about it. You're gonna shoot off these questions. Question number one: your favorite line? MG, RG, high grade. What you got?
Pressure.
I don't know. I like MG too, but I feel like I haven't built a lot of them lately. I used to build them a lot, like the past years, but I'm starting to like HG more because
HG.
I can customize it and without I don't know. It's just something about it. It's like I guess there's more options for
Yeah.
MG nowadays because they're so limited and kind of rare now. But I still like MG, but I guess I would say MG. MG is still my
MG.
favorite.
MG is your favorite line. Your favorite kit?
Favorite kit. I think it would be the Shrike Gundam, the perfect grade.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I built that a while ago, and I remember I was like, it looks so the pose and all that the hands and everything looked like human like I guess because it's not like a traditional Shrike like form I guess. And so I don't know, it's something about it. I just like the way that you can pose all this stuff and stuff like that. So that's my favorite one.
That's what's up. Next up, what's your favorite anime? This is gonna be for Austin and CD up there. What's your go-to anime?
Man, that's hard. Pick up
Yeah.
favorite.
You can give us a range if you want. You can give us a range.
Yeah,
I've been
sure.
watching
Are you a big anime head? You enjoy anime?
I would say I was in mid, like not too much into it.
Casual fan.
Casual, maybe not casual,
No.
but a little bit above casual. But
Fair enough. You're not an extremist. That's
You're not.
Yeah,
apparently,
what's
what we're
extremist?
dubbed as is extremists around here.
I mean, I've been watching anime my whole life, so I don't know. I guess I like lately. I've been watching JJK.
Good one.
I watched Chainsaw Man and
Good one.
Demon Slayer. All the common ones. I don't know.
He's picking good ones.
Yeah, those are good ones. And Witch of Mercury is good.
Yes, Coop. Witcher Mercury's good. You should
you don't
probably
like
finish it. Sorry, there's a whole running gag over here. Continue.
Yeah, but I don't know. I would say Cyberpunk. I would say that's a good one. That's been in my head for a while, so I would watch that.
well, that's what's up. Next question.
Yeah, immediately past that.
This one is for both Gundam and anime. What's your go-to series in both Gundam and anime? Like, what are you like? You know what? I've seen it 1,000 times. I could watch it one more time. It doesn't matter.
With the repeat
Like,
value, which one?
What,
You go back and...
what do you think has a high repeat value in Blukara7's catalog?
G Gundam.
G Gundam. He going back and watching G Gundam.
I can always watch it. I don't know. It's something about it's not serious. It's just like the main character always wins. So it's like there's no crazy drama or like it's not complicated. I don't have to like try to understand it too deeply or anything. It just
it has the Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
It's always
I could put it in the background and just watch it.
You have one for anime where it's like not Gundam, just like Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. I think or like some Studio Ghibli movie or something like that. I just put it on like Howl's Moving Castle or like like something like that or like Spirited Away. I just put it in the background. I just like I just like the vibe of it and the music and all that stuff. So it's just I always put those on repeat all the time.
Very good choices. Very good choices.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
studio has essentially defined the generation of what we categorize as appealing aesthetic. So
yeah. There's scenes in there. Just like I just wait for the scene in Spirited Away where the train goes through the water and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I just want to be there, So that's why I like to put that up every once in a while.
Fantastic.
Next question: Are you a UC or non-UC guy?
I
If
say
you had
you
a-
see that.
You're a UC guy. You, that's what's up. That's what's up. And now, last one.
There's non-UC guys.
I mean, there's people that's. There's, I mean, you'd be surprised how many people like yesterday. No, I'm a UC guy. I'm a
Oh
UC
yeah, that's
guy.
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I dabble in both sides, but talking like to a couple people yesterday at Hobbytown, they is G Gundam, anything that was on Toonami outside of
yeah,
like
yeah.
Gundam Wing
Original,
and G Gundam, the original ones. Like there was no 8th MS team, but they were no 8th MS team as in that was on Toonami too. Like they don't really know like the lore behind 8th MS team or the new types. They just like Gundam Wing, G Gundam, Seed, and they're like, okay, so what about IBO? When you start talking to them about the lore of Gundam, they're like, I don't know. I'm not a Xeon.
Not interested.
Yeah, not interested. So there's
Yeah.
people out there like, which is you like what you like, but I feel like sometimes you got to know a little bit of the UC lore to really enjoy the non-UC stuff.
That's true. Yeah, I agree.
Last question. This is going to be kind of not second to last question. Bottom rank your Gundam series. The bottom 3. What goes in that bottom 3 category?
Sheesh.
That's hard. I don't know.
Have you seen Age or Ragusta G?
I haven't seen Age, but I like the kit for some reason. The master kit of the master grade kit of that.
I like it too.
I haven't
Both of them
seen
are really
it.
good.
Yeah, but I hear it's terrible.
It leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hot take: that new Gundam series on Netflix will be bottom 3. That's hot take.
Oh, the G Savior. That's pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What else? I don't know. That's not a series though. That's like a movie, right? But
Yeah,
It counts. It's so bad
Sure.
it counts. It'll take up 2
what
spots if you want.
What Gundam series? Like, you know what? Here's the catalog. You go. These 3 are just like, you know what? I don't need to watch them. Some people are like that with like Unicorn. Some people are like, I don't need to watch Unicorn.
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of them are so good. I don't
interesting.
know. I honestly I haven't watched like every single series, so I don't know like really what's the worst one. I can't
really think.
What's your top 3
I
then?
can't.
Of the
That's
series
top
you've
3.
watched? What are your favorite Gundam series?
And that goes into the next one. What's your number 1? We could go 3, 2, 1. Go 3, 2, 1.
I would say Seed is my favorite one.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Not Destiny, but Seed.
Asterisk. Put an asterisk on that.
Of course.
I like IBO.
Fair enough.
And then I like, I guess the Unicorn series.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
All right, you have a place at the table.
Yeah, I give him that 2 out of 3. I mean,
get this man.
I mean, I still have to think about it a little bit, but it's something like that for now.
you know, I think at this point everybody puts Gundam Wing as like Michael Jordan, so you don't really rank Gundam Wing in anything anymore, right? Like it's in its own category.
Always one.
I tried,
no matter what.
It's always going to be
watch
number
it
1.
again, but nah.
Or people are just ranking it like like they do modern day, where they just put it against better series like LeBron, and they say, was he that great?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up, man. That's this has been a fun episode. Great to know you, man. I mean, we all fans of your work. And again, this is Blukara7. If y'all haven't checked it out, check out his stuff on Instagram. His revolutionized the game. I can't keep saying it. Last questions that we want to go around and ask. When it comes to what videos or reels do you say, you know what, it's just going to be a daunting task? And what's your favorite ones to do? Are you like a work in progress guy? Like, I like shooting the work in progress ones. Or I know that the vibe ones are dope, but I'm not a big fan of like pouring the coffee and getting everything ready, even though I know they're going to blow up.
Yeah, it's the daunting one is the coffee ones, because I have to clean up and all that stuff. So, the the work in progress ones, they're dope, but it's just they don't like. I do it anyways because I just want to have some, I want to build my catalog of reels, but they don't do that well compared to those ones. So it's like I was saying, like the custom work, unless it's finished, like if it's a finished custom work, it'll do well. But if it's like work in progress, like stuff like that, like painting or water slides or whatever, they tend to not do too well. But I'm still doing it just to get it out there.
And those are your favorite ones to do, like the
The
work in
favorite
progress
ones,
ones.
yeah, the favorite ones, I guess it will be like just put a figure there, just like that one. Just put, just go, just put it right there, and then I'll be like that, done. It's like,
That's over with. You can
yeah,
record like 3 or 4 of those and be good for a week.
Right.
yeah.
What y'all got for him, man? Anything else going around?
Yeah.
Definitely. Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Austin.
CD. Yeah, you go ahead, CD.
Rochambeau for it.
No, you got it.
Well, we have guests up here. We always like to ask, people in the community that are striving to be, to grow themselves or following. What is some advice that you have? If anyone would ask, like, hey, how can I grow my Instagram, or how can I, get more likes, or just get people more to my page? What would you have to say to them?
I would say, if you're motivated enough and you really want to, grow your account, some people are more casual about it. If you're casual about it, nothing's gonna happen to it. But it's, if you're really serious about it and you want to try to, try to grow at I guess like a healthy pace. You just want to like, you're always gonna want to learn to do things differently because like the algorithm is always changing, so you're always gonna have to learn how to adapt or change this and that. When people say that I miss the photos and stuff like that, it's like you can still do photos and stuff like that. It's just you can you just have to, maybe it might take a little more effort to like shoot something, but it's the experience. I think once you get the experience, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's like you shoot it and you're like, it's actually pretty fun, and then
Right.
the photos they eventually come back, and then you get good at that, and you just keep shooting. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Your photos become even better too, I think. So like if you get good at two spaces, like the videography and the photography, you kind of you become like a really good, you
Content
become
creator.
like really, content creator equipped
You're real
to like
real
do
well
whatever
armed.
that's gonna come. So if you're up for it, like it's gonna be like, it's gonna be bumpy. Like there's times when I don't get the best. You're gonna feel like no one's seeing it or anything like that, right? So you gotta just keep pushing for it because eventually someone's gonna see it. You gotta post every day, type of thing, or try to at least every 2 days because that's what the algorithm likes. It's just even though you feel like it's not perfect, I would still go for it. Don't let perfection get in the way, type of thing. So because like every time you post something, you learn from it. It's like you can try. It's like same with building kit. You can do everything. Like you can put plot plates and scribing, and you can put like like other parts onto it. But it's like you can go on forever. You're never gonna finish it. It's like you have to finish it or stop at one point, right? So
Right.
it's the same way when you do a video. So it's like, or any kind of content, you gotta just put something out. People in the community are nice about it too, and they're not gonna like grind you down about it.
Embrace it.
Like, yeah, they embrace it. So that's what I like about the IG community. So I noticed that it's, you guys are nice and all that stuff. So that's why it's like that's what kept me going. Like if I did it like on YouTube, I don't know. That's a different, like it's a different thing, So I don't know. Is this It's
That's what's up.
just I don't know. It's simple.
Sticking with it, being simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got for him, Austin?
So I know you're a man with a family. So quick question: Does the significant other or any of the kids ever get in on the gunpla fix, or is it more just a daddy thing?
And one of them, they're in one of them, but they're not. You know, I try not to put them in the videos and stuff like that for like personal reasons.
Mhm.
But yeah, they built like some Pokemon kits. You know, those
Okay.
you just tear it apart and just put it together and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
my
What's
wife, she hasn't. She built one and then that's it.
that?
So she's not that into it, but you know, sometimes I try to like get them to like put something together, but you know, it's just mostly me.
This is
Yeah.
Papa's hobby. I get
Yeah.
it.
As I find this Eevee under my desk from my daughter, she just had to have it. Oh, I need
Chloe's been
this
hounding me
Eevee.
to build this too with her, so one of these days.
Oh,
we'll
nice.
sit down and do
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
a good kid to build with them.
Yeah. I have nobody, so
You can build with somebody. You can build with us.
Build with us, Austin. No worry. You can build with us.
Thanks, guys.
Now, one of my last questions, if not the last from me, is outside of Gundam, what else you collect? What else you get into? You're a sneaker guy, clothes guy.
I don't know. I got into a lot of stuff, but they drop off eventually. Like I used to do like vinyl toys and you know
Mhm.
pop figures, and I used to be into sneakers too, but it's just endless, you know, it's just too much.
Yep.
So it's just I used to be into hiking, but once I got kids, it's hard to do that. And then yeah, mostly figures and all that stuff. But lately I just been doing Gundam because of
Yeah.
the way that my account's been growing. I just mostly been going in that direction. So
Gotcha.
I would buy a figure here and there, like the Evangelion figure, but besides that, there's nothing else. I think, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Gotcha.
What's your favorite pair of sneakers?
I just
He
J's.
look like a dunk low type of person.
Dunk stuff.
Dunk,
No,
the
I never
dunk
got
low.
those. The panda ones.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
pandas or
but
the
everyone
skunk
has
one.
those.
I
Dead
always
those,
wanted the
please.
skunk
You
dunk. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has those, but
You like
I
a
want the
ones? You
skunk
look
dunk.
at threes, like some black
Just some
cement or
ones.
something.
Yeah,
Some
the
ones?
ones
I have
and
a
the
bunch of
threes.
ones. Yeah,
Same.
yeah, 3-6.
My last
But
question
that's
for you
about
would
it.
be
But I haven't bought anything.
as far as photography, videography, and gunpla, what's something you want to work on and get better at? I know we're all striving to be better at something. So, what are some things you want to work on for
Exactly.
yourself?
What do we
For
expect
sure.
from Blukara7 in a few up
The
and coming?
kits for sure. For sure, my the Gunpla skills and all that stuff, because I know I can get into like the full plot plates and all that stuff, but it's kind of to balance it with shooting and like making content is like it's crazy, dude. Like I don't even know how I would shoot it because it'll take I have to think of something that's like a good balance of I can finish it and shoot it, finish it and shoot it. But if I were to go more advanced level, I feel like it'll take longer, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So I know I kind of toned it down a little bit. I haven't done like my own scribing lines and stuff because if I did, I would, like you do one side, you have to do the other side. So
Yeah.
it takes
Right.
longer. So I'm like, so I don't know. So I want to work on like a way to balance out all this customizing and then shooting in a way that's like more efficient, So it's lately I just been like, 1 hour trying to get everything done. So it's just too hectic, So I just want to find a good schedule, I guess, to like put it all together. Yeah. Maybe I have to like sit down a day and just organize it all. I don't know. I haven't done any of that. Yeah.
That's what's
On the
up,
go.
man. On the go.
On the go.
And shout out to Blukara7 again. He came through the studio, gave us some knowledge, gave us some wisdom. It's great to have you on, man. I'm glad we was able to get you up here. One of the first people we was like, yo, when we start doing guests again, we got to get Blukara7 up here. His work is top tier for us to not to be able to let people know the behind the scenes of what you got going on. So we appreciate it, man. Thank you for joining the episode. We're gonna have you back on later on. If that's up to you though, if you want to jump back on the future episode. But next up, people, don't forget we got the birthday bash giveaway going on. We have, go check out last week's episode. Comment down below your favorite moment on the episode, or favorite moment of the pod within the last year. It's not showing up, Austin, because it's blue. There we go. We
There
got
you go.
giveaways.
Yeah. Mine's
does
far
that
away,
count?
but it's a P Bandai Phantom Gundam. Just picture it.
And we got, man, this is this. I can't do that. This is one of the last times I do this fucking digital background shit.
We took pictures.
Yeah.
There's pictures above it.
It's on the Instagram.
Yep. So remember, the rules are simple. Just go to the video, like and comment your favorite moment of the pod in the past year. Leave your IG handle so we can find you. Subscribe and follow the crew on YouTube. That's it. And make sure y'all check out Blukara7. Follow him too. And we have The Holdover. That's a new series that dropped this past weekend, and more to come. This is where we just sit down and talk, chill, 10-minute quick little vibe session, just to hold y'all over to that pod. You know, everything Saturday and Sunday, we got a lot going on. Like we all know, family, friends, get-togethers. That's why the episodes are going to be about 15 minutes. No more than, shouldn't be no more than that. Just something to get you through and be able to relax. Sometimes you just want to hold you over. So check out those episodes. The first 2 episodes are live. The discussion, we talked about your favorite enhanced character and also your favorite OST, or original soundtrack. What's one of your favorite intros, Blukara7? What's an intro that gets you hyped every time you hear it?
I don't know. I guess I have a soundtrack I like, which would be like the Chrono Cross soundtrack.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
I always
Very
listen
good
to that. So, but I don't know about intro. There's so many good ones. So.
It's definitely a lot of good ones. So
Yeah.
go check that out. And until next time, people, like Blukara said, just keep pushing, be casual with it. Don't always strive for perfection. Go ahead, Austin. What you got?
Oh no, I was agreeing with you. Also, check out Vulcan Hobby, 10% off.
Absolutely.
Vulcan Hobby. Always have to shout out our brothers.
Check out vulcanhobby.com and use the code Undergate10 to get 10% off your order.
Nice.
And as always, until next time, I'm Coop. That's Austin, CD, Blukara7. Y'all enjoy y'all week. Peace.